Let's create a Google Tag Manager server-side tag template to send data to an endpoint. This video is useful for the use case where you need to send conversion and user data to an affiliate marketing provider via server-side tracking. You want to do this in a first-party standpoint and don't be blocked by third-party security process, because you own your server, you also own your traffic, and you get the correct consent of the user so you can start right working on it. Furthermore, you need the following items. You need an endpoint URL. This is a clear requirement. You need to understand very clearly what your affiliate marketing provider or data provider needs. Second, you need a Google Tag Manager server-side setup working. Third, you need publisher access to the client-side and server-side containers. So if you already have these three items, let's dive in. First of all, let's create a tag template tag in GTM server-side. So let's go to the server container. Next, you will go to the templates, and by the way, don't forget to create a new workspace so you don't mess with the things that your team is working on. As soon as you get the templates menu down here, you will then go to the new section of the tag templates. Then you will position yourself here in the code. Let's erase this, and next let's go to GitHub. I leave the GitHub link in the description of the video. So as soon as you get the code, let's inspect very quickly what this code does do. So it used the GET request to send information to a specific affiliate marketing endpoint, and here you have the option to have some static parameters, so you can edit this if in the call you want to pass like static parameters that maybe your provider requires, or you can also set custom parameters that you can, dynamic parameters that you can modify with inputs in the tag template. So here is where the fun starts, because these particular lines of code are related to the fields of the tag that you will add through Google Tag Manager variables. So what we are doing with this code is to have a base URL, add static parameters, and also pass extra parameters via a tag. All right. Furthermore, like at the end of the code, a new URL is created and then is processed through the GET process. Also, this script will handle the responses of the endpoint response, and also you will get logs in the console of Google Tag Manager. So let's copy this, and of course we will need to modify accordingly to your needs. So I just copy this. Let's go here to Tag Manager. I'm going to paste the values right here. Let's zoom this a little bit for you. Alright, so the elements that you need to update first is the base URL. So let's select here instead. I'm going to use the Pokemon endpoint. Alright, let me check. Alright, we get this base URL. Next, let's select the static parameters. So I'm going to put this like Ash Ketchup, and the value of parameter 2 will be Professor Oak. And here in the static parameter I will pass Pokemon Master and Professor. Alright, just fixing a typo here, professor. Alright, furthermore, like you can modify these parameters. So these parameters will be, let's say we can change this to Pokemon 1, Pokemon 2, and also we are going to update the values right here. And these fields are really important because they are related to the fields that we are going to create to the template. Next, we need to update below here the same parameter. So here, so this will be Pokemon 1 is related to parameter 1, Pokemon 2 to parameter 2, and so on. So also we need to update the values here between these. Pokemon 1, Pokemon 2, and Pokemon 3. Alright. As a next step, we need to update the fields of the template. Let me zoom out. As soon as you update the script, you will move to the Fields tab, add a field. You will select text input, and here we are going to select the exact naming that we use for our fields in the code. So this will be for Pokemon 1, and the display number will be different. You can have like space and different. This is not affecting the code at all. But it's important that the same naming convention you are using here are related to the specific parameters you set in the code. Let's add another field and another field. So we just paste here this value and we move quickly. Pokemon 3, and this will be Pokemon 2, and next Pokemon 3. So these are going to become fields that where you can pass variables from GTM that are coming from the client side in a session. Alright, next we have to go to permissions and click here and send HTTPS request, and click on any HTTPS URLs. Next, name this template, that's Pokemon affiliate marketing template, and we are going to click save. Wonderful. As a next step, we need to test this, right? So let's go to tags, and then we are going to create a new tag, and here by clicking on new you will see our template, and let's name this template. You can name it wherever you want, and here in Pokemon I'm going to pass Pikachu. Here I'm going to pass Eevee, and then here Charmander. Alright, I'm going to select all pages because yes, I just want to show you the functionality of this, where you can pass any event you want, like purchase, add to cart, whatever you want. And also very important, the trigger needs to fire an event when the data you want to send is available. Alright, let's click save, and let's test this bad boy. Let's go to the preview mode, then we have the server side here, and next we are going to roll the client side because it's the source of the data. The source is a website session. Alright, so we just make a refresh, and then we can see that our template should sit. Let's open this. We are passing the values here. We pass the string, but you can pass a value, a variable. And look here, we have a 200 response from the endpoint, and here we see that our parameters were updated: Pikachu, Eevee, Charmander, and the static parameters pass. So this is wonderful for your use case of affiliate marketing or sending like tracking templates wherever you want, or app or conversion via API. And also, if we scroll down here at the bottom, we get a response body from the API with different message that could be relevant for you. Finally, you just have to publish the change here in server side as soon you are satisfied with the results, and that's it. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot to grow and to motivate us to give you very good quality content on technical marketing. Have a wonderful day and see you on the next tutorial.